Hello, and welcome to Tea is Good, Books Are Better, the podcast where we drink tea and talk about books. I'm Raven.
Jess.
Can you say that again?
Jessica.
The whole thing?
How are you?
Oh, God.
You don't like my full name?
No, I mean, yeah. All we hear is me say, I'm Raven, and you just say, Jessica.
Oh, I said I'm Jessica. Hi, guys.
Now say it again.
My name is Jess.
Oh, wow. Okay, this time can you say it with a little more feeling?
I'm Jess.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Nice.
All right. Now that that's out of the way, hey, how's it going? What are we drinking today? What are you drinking?
I have red rose with a little bit of honey.
Oh, that sounds great.
It is. Do you have tea?
See, I found all my tea since last time.
What in the everything? Fuck. Okay.
Because remember, it went missing. All of
Sure.
it. So I found it all, but it's been infested.
Huh?
With parasites. Yep, it's full of wriggling little worms, so...
Oh my god!
So I can't drink any of it.
What the hell?
Yep.
Happened?
You know, it's just another day in my house.
Mm-hmm. That's some cursed shit there, Raven.
Yep. So that is the reason why I am not drinking tea today. That is why.
What the fuck?
I am drinking wine.
Nice.
It's that spiced pumpkin fruit wine.
Oh, that's some good stuff there. I liked it.
Yeah, it's good. It's weird though, but it's good.
It just tasted like cinnamony juice.
Yeah. Where did we leave off our character?
This one's Jaime, yeah?
Yep.
Jaime?
Jaime. That's totally how you say his name.
Exactly. Jaime attempts to bargain with the blackfish into surrendering, but it goes nowhere. Jaime instead releases Edmure and suggests to him to make the people of Riverrun surrender.
Probably a little more than a suggestion, since he said he would fling his unborn or his child at him in a trebuchet or something.
He strong arms him. Strong arms him.
He threatens him. Tells him to surrender the castle.
Do it now.
But also, remember last time, Cersei was sending a letter to summon Jaime to her rescue.
Yes.
So maybe in this chapter we will see if he receives that letter and see what he does about it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, exciting. Okay. Ready to get into this?
Yeah, give it to me.
I will. Chapter 44 is Jaime. Edmure Tully allowed Brynden Tully, the Blackfish, to escape.
Oh.
Before surrendering the castle.
Okay. That's interesting. That's different.
Different than from the show?
Yeah.
What happens in the show?
Blackfish Tully goes down with the ship. Refuses to give it up.
Oh, he dies.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is cool. More blackfish.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, basically, it seems like Edmure did exactly what Jaime wanted, other than allowing the blackfish to escape. Edmure admits it to Jaime after Jaime threatens him once again. that they had raised the portcullis on the water gate just enough to allow the blackfish to swim under it and get away.
Oh.
Emma...
Swim.
Swim, swim. He is the blackfish, after all. Aemon Frey, the new Lord of Riverrun, is furious, but Jaime insists the blackfish will be found, even though he's actually not so certain that he's gonna find him. This is
saving face.
Yeah, for sure. He's just saying what he thinks this guy needs to hear. But the blackfish is a smart man, and I think Jaime knows this. But they do have hounds and hunters sniffing after him even now. Jaime has his guards take Edmure away to his tower, and he takes a seat in Hoster Tully's solar. Lady Westerling and her daughter, Jane Westerling, are brought in. Jaime thinks that Jane would have proved more dangerous than the blackfish if she had a wolf in her belly. Jaime notices a little scab on her forehead and asks about it. Lady Westerling, Jane's mother, says that Jane would not give up the crown the rebel gave her and fought her when she went to take it off. Jane sobs that the crown was hers, given to her by Robb, and says that she loved him. Her mother makes to slap her, but Jaime stops her.
Okay.
So this was something that I had wondered previously, because in the books, his wife survives, but in the show, she dies along with him.
Yeah.
So I had wondered if in the book she was like part of the plot. But it seems like she was not involved at all. That she did love Robb, and it seems like maybe someone else close to her was the one involved in the plot.
Yeah, I wonder if they were just the type of family to just side with the winning team. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as, like, the Lannisters started, like, flexing, they're like, oh, maybe we should switch.
Who were the Westerlings? Who were they sworn to?
I thought they were Riverrun peoples, but they might not have been. I don't recall.
Let me Google it real quick.
Clickety clack.
Game of Thrones. House Westerling is sworn to House Lannister of Casterly Rock.
Whoa. What was Robb thinking?
Yep. So,
Yo.
just keep that in mind as we get into the rest of this. Jaime apologizes to Jane for her loss and asks if she is carrying Robb's child, which makes her burst into tears and run out of the room. Her mother insists she is not, that she had made certain of that as Lord Tywin had bid her. So it seems like her mom was feeding her the Tansy tea, if you know what I mean. Jaime says that House Westerling has its pardon and asks what else they would have. Lady Westerling says that Lord Tywin promised her worthy marriages for her children. Jaime agrees but says that Jane must wait 2 full years. If she takes another husband too soon and has a child by him, there will be whispers that the young wolf is the father. So he's thinking ahead.
Yeah, he's looking out for her.
Smarter than Cersei, so far.
He's not as me.
Yeah, true. He doesn't think he's the god of everyone.
He's not the main character. He knows this.
Lady Westerling also inquires about her son Reynold, who was at the twins when the Red Wedding happened. She thinks he might be held captive. Jaime thinks he might be dead, but tells her he will inquire. Lady Westerling points out that Lord Tywin mentioned a match for Reynold as well, and Jaime thinks that even from the grave, Lord Tywin's dead hand moves them all.
That's true. Very influential man.
For sure. He explains that the match his father had in mind for Reynold was his uncle Garion's natural daughter, Joy. Lady Westerling is shocked and offended that they would suggest marrying a Westerling to a bastard, but Jaime counters that his bastard cousin deserves better than to marry the son of a scheming turncloak bitch. Whoa! Whoa!
He's like, you will bend and you will bend now.
So at first I had wondered if he was calling her a turncloak for turning on Robb, but no, it's because the Westerlings were sworn to the Lannisters.
Mm-hmm.
And betrayed the Lannisters when they joined Robb.
Yeah.
So I wonder how, like, when the plot started to form.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how they got in contact with Lord Tywin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. They would have to keep that secret from Robb as they traveled with him. They traveled with him, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if... Wait. Maybe... Wait, Jane didn't go with him to the twins.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that's true.
Her mother would have stayed behind. So only like a couple of Jane's brothers went, I think.
Okay.
This Reynold guy.
Dead Reynold.
Yep. Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Jaime tells Lady Westerling that she will join Edmure to the Golden Tooth and tells her to stay out of his sight until then. So I think the next day, Edmure is going to be escorted to the Golden Tooth, whatever that is.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like it would be a Lannister place.
Yeah, something. Is this a Lannister tower?
Let's see.
Or cliff?
The Golden Tooth is the seat of House Lefford in the Westerlands. It is located along the River Road, west of Riverrun.
Is it the Lannister?
Sorry?
Is it the Lannister, Lord?
Let me double check that. Well, it's House Lefford, so it's not House Lannister, but I'm reading here. The Leffords are a family formed by the union of first men and Andals. Syrian Lannister, a king of the Rock, conquered the hilly vicinity of the Tooth by defeating 3 petty kings. The gold from the Tooth helped establish House Lannister as one of the richest houses in Westeros.
Oh.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Uh-huh. Jaime wonders how much Lord Gawain knew about his wife's scheming. So it was Lady Westerling, Jane's mother, who was doing all the scheming with Tywin, it sounds like.
Okay.
And her husband knew nothing about it? So was her husband all in on Robb?
He might have been.
Oh my god.
Him and their sons, I guess.
Yeah.
We're all Robb and cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this psycho was like, oh, Lord Tywin, what do you need, bro?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I don't want my kids to die, so I'm gonna turn on them.
Bless you, Johnny. Yeah, I guess she just thought, like, the Lannisters were going to win?
Yeah.
So why betray them in the first place? I guess just because they weren't going to say no to Robb when he was right in their face and had fucked their daughter.
That's true. Probably because they're a small house, right? I think they're a small house, and with like the army coming up on them, it makes sense that they'd choose to play nice. Maybe?
House Westerling is a noble house from the crag in the northwestern Westerlands. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. They're an ancient and proud house dating back to the days of the first men. They often marry Lannisters. Okay, so, yeah, it doesn't seem like they're anything crazy, but they are a very old blood house.
Noble.
Yes. When Edmure and the Westerlings depart, the next day, 400 men ride with them. Jaime had doubled the escort twice, determined to not allow Beric Dondarrion or the Blackfish or anyone else the chance to free Edmure. The Frey host begins to break up within hours of Riverrun's surrender to head home to the twins. Only some remain, including Edwin and his bastard uncle. Jaime finds them arguing over a map, but they break off when he enters their pavilion. Edwin blurts out that his father's blood is on Jaime's hands. Apparently Sir Ryman was hung with his party, either by Dondarrion or Thoros or the Stoneheart woman. Jaime knows the Freys won't miss Sir Ryman much, but he does find it concerning how bold the outlaws are becoming. To hang Lord Walder's heir not a day's ride from the twins.
This is from the beginning of the book, right? Remember my Granny Frey getting hung by them?
No, that was a different Frey.
Oh, she? Okay.
Sir Ryman was the guy who was manning the gallows, the one who kept threatening to hang Edmure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somehow he got caught in this time?
Well, he was... After the castle surrendered, he just started heading home and then got caught less than a day from the twins.
Okay. Totally makes sense how that's Jaime's fault.
Yeah. I don't really know how he's blaming Jaime.
I think it's easier to blame someone.
Right. Well, Edwin's apparently not very emotional about it, so why does he care? He's one step closer to the throne. The what do they call it? At the twins? The seat there?
I don't remember.
Well, he's one step closer to being Lord of the Crossing. We'll say
Okay.
that. Edwin suspects his brother, Black Walder, is trying to get closer in the line to being heir, but his bastard uncle there says there is no proof. Jaime couldn't care less who ends up taking over as Lord of the Crossing when Walder Frey dies.
Sure.
So he changes the subject to other matters. But that did have me thinking just now. Like, Edwin's blaming Jaime, but then he's like, my brother Black Walder must have had something to do with it.
He's just finger pointing.
Weird. Jaime asks them to inform Lord Walder that King Tommen requires all the captives they took at the Red Wedding. They tell him that the Lord of the Crossing will expect recompense for these valuable prisoners, which Jaime just kind of brushes past that. He asks about Reynold Westerling, and they tell him he's at the bottom of the Green Fork. Jaime asks if they found his corpse, and they say they found thousands, but after a few days in the river, they all look the same. Wow, they killed thousands of people at the Red Wedding?
They went nuts, these fucking psychos.
Holy fuck, dude.
Bloodbath.
Damn. The next morning, the Frey encampment is abandoned. Jaime has everything left behind put to the torch, including Sir Ryman's gallows. That night, Jaime and Sir Ilyn fight for 3 hours, and Jaime feels like he's getting slightly better. After, they drink wine, and Jaime talks at Sir Ilyn about Cersei, and how he wants to geld Sir Osmond Kettleblack.
Okay.
Jaime is unsure what to do about Cersei too, and Sir Ilyn draws a finger across his throat.
Yeah! I agree.
Sir Ilyn is telling Jaime to kill his sister? What?
That's ballsy.
But you know what the
Fucking
craziest
Jaime, bro.
part is?
Yes.
Jaime says no, but not for himself, because he couldn't do that to Tommen.
Aww.
But, huh?
But he was kind of like, maybe pondered for a second. Can
Right?
I?
It doesn't seem like he actually considered it, because, like, right away he was like, nah, I couldn't do that to Tommen.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that that's his excuse instead of, like, no, that's my sister? Yo!
That's a bit savage.
Yo! I like it. The next day, Sir Dermot of the Rainwood returns to the castle empty-handed. I think this is one of the guys Jaime sent searching for the Blackfish. He says all they found were wolves. The wolves were unafraid of him, and,
Well, actual wolves.
actual wolves. And they apparently got to some of his people, and before one of his sentries died, he had told Sir Dermot that they were led by a gigantic she-wolf, a direwolf. Nymeria keeps making appearances, huh?
Exciting.
I wonder if this is ever gonna, like, come to anything, or
right?
if it's just,
Please?
like, kind of fun little cameos, you know what I mean?
I like learning about Nymeria and what she's up to.
I would love to see her and Arya reunite.
Yeah, I want a bigger role for Nymeria.
Yeah. Does she make cameos in the show?
Once.
Hmm.
And that's when they visit, or they meet for the first time. I don't think we ever see her. Ever.
I feel like people forget about Nymeria a lot.
Well, she's not really mentioned.
Yeah, but like, when people talk about the remaining direwolves, they usually just talk about Ghost.
He's the only one with a screen presence.
Yeah, but I'm like, wait, Nymeria's still alive too, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice if Nymeria and maybe like Lady Stoneheart bump into each other?
Whoa.
I wonder if Lady Stoneheart recognize.
That would be an iconic team up.
It would.
Jaime deals with several other lords and sirs who want to head home or offer suggestions for the next move. But Jaime feels as if the war is all but won. Dragonstone has fallen and Storm's End will be next. Stannis is welcome to the Wall. Winter will get him unless Roose Bolton does first. And this is where I'm starting to hear some of Cersei's arrogance in Jaime.
Probably used to winning, I think, maybe?
Yeah, well, he's like...
It seems like it is heading their way, going their way, but he hasn't received any updates either of what's going on around the kingdom, I think, because he's busy doing his thing with the phrase.
Yeah, I just wonder whether Lord Tywin would be like, oh yeah, Stannis can have the Wall.
Oh,
like, are you fucking crazy?
Doubt it. Nah, Tywin would hang him.
Yeah, he would never say, oh yeah, we'll let either Winter or Roose Bolton deal with it. Hell no. Lord Tywin is a do-it-yourself kind of guy.
It is. It is.
Otherwise, you're leaving it up to chance, man, and that's not how you win a war.
Anything can happen.
Jaime feels like he has done his part at Riverrun without taking up arms against the Starks or Tullys.
Ooh.
Once he finds the Blackfish, he will be free to return to King's Landing to be with his son.
Aww.
Not Cersei, I see.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
That's the only thing about Tommen.
Jaime wonders if Tommen would want to know that he's his father. Either way, he will need to somehow winkle him from Cersei's clutches before he becomes another Joffrey. So is he playing Joffrey? Cersei?
Joffrey? I think he is.
So he blames Cersei for making Joffrey into a psycho? That is fascinating.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, how the turntables. Jaime starts to imagine who will make up a good small council for Tommen.
Okay.
If Cersei can be put aside, Kevin may agree to serve as Tommen's hand. Or, Jaime thinks, maybe Littlefinger. He's clever and too lowborn to threaten any of the great lords. He may even be the perfect hand.
No. Okay.
Oh god. Oh god. Jaime's as fucking dumb as Cersei is.
Yeah.
Bro.
I think even Tywin knew what Peter was.
Fucking hell.
Well.
Can you imagine?
That's exactly the kind of high up place that he's climbing up to. Oh
yeah.
no. Oh my. I'm kind of intrigued in actually seeing that. I want to see it. Peter as the hand. What is he going to do?
Oh, damn. That would be very fascinating to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Jaime allows the Tully garrison to go free, with 3 days worth of food each and only the clothes on their backs. Is this smart?
I wonder, what do you think they do? Like, do you think they'd try to hunt down Stannis and join? Or the Bolton? Like, I don't even know what they'd do.
Right? But they're definitely, most likely, gonna go to join the enemy. Jaime does make them swear to never take up arms against House Lannister, but...
Oh, Jaime.
You know. They're... You know.
Words are words.
Yeah, his aunt even says to him, like, if you're lucky, maybe 1 in 10 of them will keep that promise.
Yeah.
More days pass, and Lord Emmon does a big speech to all the people of Riverrun about his expectations now as Lord. Okay. And Jaime talks a bit with the singer Tom of Seven Streams.
Sounds familiar.
It does, but I do not remember where he's from.
I think he's a part of the gaggle of what's his face? The group that Arya was a part of. The group that has kidnapped Brienne in them.
Oh. He was part of them?
Yes. I think he was the bard that traveled with them.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm looking at it right now.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, and in a previous chapter in this book, Jaime had Tom follow... I think in Jaime's last chapter, after he was done threatening Edmure, he ordered Tom to sing Reigns of Castamere.
Oh, okay.
To Edmure. Probably to bring up some trauma.
Mm-hmm.
That night, Jaime dreams he is standing vigil over his father's body again, and he sees a woman emerge from the darkness. At first, he thinks it's Cersei, but he realizes it's not. He knows her, but it's been so long. He tells her that this is a dream, but she tells him to count his hands, and he only has one hand, but in his dreams he always has 2.
Aw.
So who do you think this is?
Can you describe her again?
I didn't write down a physical description, but... long golden hair, I remember.
I don't know anyone with gold hair other than Cersei.
Well...
Oh! Do I? Do I actually?
I think the answer's kind of obvious. He knows the woman, but it's been so long.
Wait, is it Brienne? No, she doesn't have long hair.
No. It's been a lot longer than that.
Blonde lady? From books past?
Well, I'll continue and maybe you can figure it out.
Okay.
The woman says they all dream of things they can't have. Tywin dreamed that his son would be a great knight and that his daughter would be a queen. Jaime tells her that he is a knight and Cersei is a queen. A tear rolls down the woman's cheek and she turns her back on him. Any ideas yet?
Clueless.
It's obviously his mom.
What?
It's his mommy. Mama.
What?
Mommy.
What?
It's his mom.
Is he okay?
Well, it's obviously a dream.
Oh, okay.
Even if he only has one hand. It's obviously a dream.
Okay, his mother is communing from the afterlife. That's why he has one hand.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
But what do you think her reaction there means?
Cersei is not a great queen, and he is not a good knight.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's a poor excuse for a knight, and she's a poor excuse for a queen.
Her baby son, totally tortured by her husband.
Tyrion?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe she'd hate Tyrion the way everyone else does.
I was gonna say, I do wonder how she would have treated Tyrion had she survived.
I think she would have loved him.
Aww.
From the way she was described from the twins.
What way was that?
Just like super loving. I think even like Tywin said something about her being kind or whatever.
Jaime wakes up freezing.
Oh.
He goes over to the window and sees that it's snowing. Right? If it's snowing here, it could very well be snowing on Lannisport as well, and on King's Landing. Winter is marching south, and half their granaries are empty. He wonders what his father will do to feed the kingdom, but then remembers his father is dead. When morning breaks, the snow is ankle deep. There was a time not so long ago when he would have been out there making snowballs to fling at Tyrion or slip down the back of Cersei's gown. But you need two hands.
Not so long ago? Huh.
Well,
I guess he's always been a bit childish. Playful in nature.
I think it's more like high school feels like it was yesterday kind of vibe.
Aw, okay.
But you need two hands to make a decent snowball.
That's true.
I mean, come on, man. Just roll it against your body or something. Get creative. Fuck. Riverrun's old maester shows up at his door and holds out a letter for Jaime. He expects it to be some sort of notice from King's Landing.
Yeah, it is.
Talking about the snow. However, the maester's like, it's not that. You're gonna want to read this. And Jaime reads Cersei's words. Help me, save me. I need you now as I have never needed you before. I love you, I love you, I love you. Come at once.
She didn't explain shit?
Well,
nice.
I think Qyburn explained
okay.
in the letter. And then was like, and this is what your sister says.
Okay.
The maester asks Jaime if he wishes to reply. Jaime says no, put the letter on the fire. Yo! Yo! Word?
Wow.
Word?
Wow.
Word?
Wow.
He's not even gonna go?
No. Whoa.
Whoa. I thought for certain he would go to save Cersei's sorry ass.
Like there's like some lingering love there. Like, whoa.
That I'm convinced now. He has no love left for her. Holy shit, did she shoot herself in the foot?
Yeah, you done fucked up.
Holy fuck, he really sees her for what she is.
Mm-hmm.
A monster. Yo!
Exactly. I love it.
My jaw literally fell open when I read this. When I got to the end of this, I was like, huh?
It's like a party. Yo, wow.
Word?
Bruh, Jaime needs grew a backbone. Grew a spine.
I am impressed.
He snipped that cord between them. He's gonna focus on making his son a good king.
Maybe he's like, well, this is my way to get rid of Cersei. Kevin!
Whoa.
Littlefinger!
Oh my god, Littlefinger. I wonder if Kevin will be told Littlefinger.
Oh,
maybe if Kevin will know what Littlefinger is.
I don't think Littlefinger could even come back anyway. Like, he's...
I don't think he would. He's invested in Sansa.
He's got the Eerie and shit now, too.
And he
like,
has Sansa.
I mean, yeah.
Like, one, he can't bring her back.
Oh, yeah, can you imagine?
Well, she'd be so betrayed.
This is my wife. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But I'm actually shook. I thought for sure
Yeah, I was
Jaime would
certain
go
too.
back. Like, I knew that he would be, well, I thought that he would be frustrated and annoyed with her, but that he
Yeah.
would still go back.
Yeah, like there's still loyalty there.
Apparently not.
Now I'm even more mad at D&D. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
For bringing them back together again. Oh, I would love to see this, Jaime.
This is iconic.
It is. I love it.
Well, that's the end of that chapter.
Wow, that's nice of Jaime.
Hell yes, bitch. Hell
Ah.
yes.
Yeah. Oh.
So he seems like his next priority is Tommen.
Mm-hmm. He's concerned about Tommen, making him a good king. Not like Joffrey.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like he does plan to go back to King's Landing, but is he gonna go back and just ignore Cersei's situation completely?
Cersei's gonna come out during her trial, and she'll see him thinking that he hadn't come back yet. Oh, he's so funny.
Oh, wow. She'll think he was dead or something. She's like, there's no way that he would abandon me. He must have been killed.
Yeah, oh no. And he'll be in the bleachers. Or sitting with a toilet beside Tommen.
He'd be standing next to Tommen.
Like staring at her. With like no an expression in his face.
Ooh. Oh my god, I fucking hope that happens. But is that the last Jaime chapter in this book?
Yeah. There's one more chapter.
Fuck.
One more.
One chapter left.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So next time, are we doing the last chapter and the... No, we're not. We're doing the last chapter next time, then after that, we're doing the epilogue and whatever our end thoughts are.
And thoughts.
End thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And, then we will need to decide what's next, I guess, for us, because we're almost done this book.
Been so long reading this book.
Yeah, this one's been a long time. Oh, A Dance with Dragons is even bigger, I think. Yeah, it is.
Well, I can't see it because it's packed away in the garage.
Oh, yes, in the garage. When are you moving again?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Next weekend.
Do you plan to move everything in one weekend?
We get the keys on Wednesday, so we're gonna start then. But yeah, we're gonna move everything in one weekend.
Wow. See, we took a whole month to move.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, we had the place for a month before we started sleeping here.
Damn.
Because we were like taking over just boxes and boxes of shit. Just kind of leaving it here, and then eventually we did like the big move where we moved all of our beds and like everything that required the U-Haul.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that's when we started sleeping here.
No, we plan on getting everything there that Saturday.
Wow.
Completely moving. We're ready.
Okay.
Ready to get out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I found the spreading it out to made it like a lot smoother and easier. But I mean,
We're
I've never
almost fully packed.
I've never tried the fully everything in one day.
And we came here.
Oh,
it was basically all at once.
Right. Oh yeah, I guess we also had this situation where we were moving things from Jake's place and Mom's place.
That makes sense.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and we give away a lot of our stuff.
That's good. That's great.
Yeah, and we're also like, we have a garbage collector coming to take the couch. So we're not going to take that.
Oh.
Yeah, we might buy something smaller, like a futon, to replace it.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
We're concerned about Bonnie. It's her first move. She's been here her whole life.
Right.
The little baby. I'm scared that she might get really stressed and scared and pee everywhere.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear horror stories about cat pee.
Yeah, me too. A little bit nervous, but hopefully we have a plan.
Maybe
Start her small, start her slow.
Right, I was gonna say maybe when you get the keys, you like bring her over for like an hour. The next time, bring her for like a couple hours, so she gets used to the smell of the place or something. I don't know shit about cats.
Thinking of like, getting all the blankets, like not washing our blankets where she, and then putting them on the bed, and then putting her cat carrier on the bed, and opening the door and closing the bedroom door, and just let her come out on her own and like recognize the scent of our furniture, even though the whole place smells different. Hoping to do that, and I'm probably going to put everything in the bedroom, like the litter box and all her food and all that, so that she doesn't have to leave the room right away.
Right.
Well,
that sounds like a good plan.
Yes.
Is there anything you're gonna miss about your current place?
Riding my bike to work.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna miss that. I got the bus. So we're both pretty excited to move.
Nice.
Really
It's gonna be like
excited.
much newer appliances and stuff, I imagine.
Yeah, they were the reason why we had to wait so long to move in was because they were redoing the floors.
Ooh.
Repainting the thingy, and they were adding new appliances. It's like, it has a microwave. It comes with a microwave.
Nice.
So we get to get rid of our old one.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited for a bathtub.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
That'll be new.
Are you gonna miss like the giant backyard?
Yeah, that's true. I'm going. There's the place has a strict no smoking policy, so if we want to smoke weed, we have to like leave the parking lot and go out to the street.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm sure all the residents do that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'll learn when I move.
You will.
Like sniffing the outside. Anyone else smoke weed here?
Any more stoners in the area?
No one's gonna rat us out.
Anyone want a puff pass?
Whoa.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Whoa, are we still recording?
Yes. Thank you guys so much for listening to us talk about Jaime and then talk about Jessica. Please follow us on Instagram. You can follow the podcast at TIGBAB Podcast or follow us individually. My handle is Crimby and Jess's is just.egan24. You can also find us on Facebook. Just search TIGBAB Podcast or Tea is Good, Books Are Better, and we will show up there. Also, please subscribe to our good friend Bahrami on YouTube. He's the one who made our jingle, which you heard at the start of the episode, and he makes some really cool music. That's Bahram. You can also find him on Spotify as Bahrambient. That's Bahrambient. And please check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/teaisgoodbooksarebetter. We have a few different tea-themed tiers with fun rewards, including outtakes, BTS stuff, and mini-episodes in which we force our brother to watch Game of Thrones, which he absolutely hates. So it makes for some fun discussions/arguments. Finally, if you would be willing to share the podcast with your family and your friends, it would be a huge help to us to grow the podcast. Thank you so much. Next time, join us for the penultimate chapter?
The last chapter?
Minus the epilogue, but yeah. The last character chapter?
Yeah. I'm sure that epilogue is written from George. It's a George.
Oh, you're right.
It's a George sign off.
It's a George. Okay.
He's explaining why he didn't include the best characters in this book.
I'm actually excited to read that.
Yeah.
Excited is the wrong word. I'm curious to read that.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
What happened, bro?
But our last character next time will be Sam. So I'm wondering if this is going to come like full circle sort of thing.
What was Sam doing in the last time we saw him? Was he still an Essos?
Fuck if I know, dude. What I do remember is he's supposed to be going to... Well, he was supposed to be taking Maester Aemon to Old Town, but Maester Aemon died.
Oh. Yeah.
And he, like, met Arya.
Arya!
I remember this book started in Old Town, so I want to reflect on that, too, as well.
Mm-hmm.
In our...
Ooh, and it ends in Old Town?
Maybe? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering.
That'd be cool. I have the full circle.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you in the next one for the penultimate chapter of this book, Samwell.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.